people pleasers are everywhere. Within narcissists are everywhere, yes, and the people pleasers also are everywhere. And so today I'm gonna talk about this people pleaser, and she is not a therapist, and she is not a psychologist, but she is doing a thing. This thing is like really like a cult. And I think she's narcissistic, but she's not a narcissist. She is a people pleaser, a codependent, and her partner is a narcissist. Yes, her partner is a narcissist. Why I see? Because I'm a mind reader, and I just see it. I see, and why she still is living with a narcissist? Well, because she is a people pleaser, and of course she is I mean, she likes to please people, like in general, So she went through a lot, suicide thoughts or something, or read a lot in, but I don't appreciate what she has been doing, because she's the professionals tell her that it's a long process of healing, and the professionals are right. They don't lie to a patient like that. I mean, come on. But the woman doesn't believe in it, and instead she believes in her, I don't know, delusion sounds like harsh, but I think people should accept the hard truth. I always say reality is just beautiful. Reality can be really nasty. It hurts, but if you're brave enough to accept the reality, no matter how hard it is, you are brave enough to accept the reality, then you learn to see who actually you are and what actually the world is, and then you learn to grow. And your belief system is based on fact-based reality. Yes, reality, and you don't want to live a life based on some, I don't know, like what, how can I say, delusion, something just not real. You don't want to live a life, a fictional life, very imaginary. No, you don't want to live a life like that. I mean, if you, I don't even think that it is even safe to play a game like that. Say, if you like to write some novels and you write fictions, I don't think it's even safe for a person to dive in too much in a world like that, because the more you do that, the more you are affected, and then your belief system and your trust system, pretty much anything in you, possibly even gets twisted. And it's very dangerous, very, very dangerous. I mean, this is why some artists or like writers or actors or whatever, just such people get quote unquote crazy. I mean, doesn't matter how much you may be able to understand them, but yes, in a way, they are quote unquote crazy. And I don't think you want to live a life like that because it's not healthy after all. And I think my goal is to live a healthy life. And I think anyone who is sober-minded, you want to live a healthy life. That's it. By healthy, I mean at least psychologically healthy. Of course, we need to eat food and whatever, just, physically, yeah, and even including financially, of course. I mean, yeah, sure. But I think that what I'm talking about, I mean, through my words, what I can say, I think it's more of mental health, psychologically stay healthy. Yeah. So, so back to that case, the woman, the people pleaser, that people pleaser who is living with a narcissist and she doesn't know. And she's running a business, and this business really is a cult-like thing. Quote unquote teach or another word coach people how to handle narcissist abuse, or how to primarily how to handle narcissist abuse and how to live a healthy life. Well, that sounds like really beautiful, but again, she actually is not a psychologist, and she actually is not even a therapist. I mean, that is wow. And again, of course, she is a pure people pleaser because it's just so obvious, and I feel like really, what's wrong with? Okay. I guess a lot of people, many people, I guess if they really are smart enough, they really see through what's going on. They know, okay, they don't even subscribe to that kind of content or something. Okay, that's great. But since that thing is getting like really big, and it definitely influences the world. And I'm like, I don't like it, so I want to talk about it. I think that again, I don't like people pleasers. Why? Because these people, I need to say that to some degree, some of them are disordered, and I think they seriously need to see real psychologists. And some of them, even if maybe they are not that disordered, but the codependency the codependency is in them, and so it's not easy. It's not easy for a person to behave normal, to behave like really healthily. I don't think so. It takes time. It really takes time to, I mean, if the person has self-awareness, it takes time to heal. Even if the person has self-awareness, doesn't necessarily mean that the person is able to behave like really, like after that she or he, just they're able to behave like really healthily. I don't think so, because I really do think that they probably need some real professionals to help them get better, or else, because I see that woman, she is a people pleaser, and her belief system, everything in her is just a people pleaser's value. Her core value is a people pleaser's core value. That's it. And so she's been teaching people how to live a quote unquote healthy life just by being a people pleaser, and by what I mean, just I don't even I don't even how can I say? I don't think there are too much shared, or let's say common values between me and her, because it's just too different. Because I'm not a people pleaser. I don't like to. No, I don't do that. So this woman, I think back then she definitely was a flying monkey or something, because she enables narcissism, and then she learns that to not to enable narcissists. Okay, that sounds like really beautiful, because you learn to let's say set a boundary. Yeah, but again, I see she has been being quote unquote nice, and not even really how can I say, not even real nice. It's just being like being yeah, I gotta say, just pleasing everyone. That's it, and that's so inauthentic. I don't like it, and she thinks by doing this, oh yeah, she thinks that people should not hate narcissists, and should not fear narcissists. I don't like it. I completely don't like it. You have fear, or you have hatred towards narcissists. It's so common. It's even normal. As a pure person, you have such emotions, and God, that I just don't like it. That woman is just a codependent, and even worse. I mean, if I gotta say, just a pure pleaser, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. What she has been quote unquote teaching people is something so unrealistic, and I don't think it actually works in real life. And what she has been doing, that thing is a cult. It's a cult-like thing, because she has been how can I say, just making a ton of ads, and all those ads have the same meaning, like her program is good, how good it is, oh God, it's so good, like everyone just hears after that, like I don't believe it. And even worse, I see a covert narcissist definitely watches what she has been doing, and a covert narcissist, a guy thinks that he is a coach, teaching women how to date, and I've listened to some women saying that this guy is just a cult leader or something, and I agree. I really agree, because I watched what he has been doing. It's just like he learns that from that pure pleaser, and so. But I gotta say, the pure pleaser is narcissistic, but she is, at least from my observation, I don't think she is a real narcissist, but she lives with a narcissist. So I think that narcissist never really showed up, but definitely somehow plays a role in her life, and even kind of influences her behavior and her quote unquote business. And so yeah, so the guy, the covert narcissist, he learns from the woman people pleaser, and so his business is also a cult like thing, And he is even more of a cult because he's a covert narcissist after all, and doesn't matter how quote unquote right the words he is saying, the thing he's been doing, and I see his face. Oh my god, so psychopathic. God, it's just too fake. I can't stand it. And I just want to say that people should see through what's going on, And I know, I do believe some other people, I don't know, some people are out there, they see through, and they probably don't even subscribe such things. They just move on, and that's okay, that's good. But I would like to listen to some people kind of talking, kind of talk about it, and then because you talk about it, then I know that maybe more people knows. No. Sorry for my grammar. No, God. More people know, and then, yeah. Hopefully, it just give people some, how can I say, more practical and realistic. Yeah, realistic. Fuck. Sorry for my vocabulary, but more realistic perspective, and then hopefully it helps you to make even more right. That doesn't sound right. Hopefully it helps you to make a right decision, because remember, people pleasers, another word, codependents, these people are manipulative. Yes, these people also are manipulative. So I feel bad when the victims of narcissistic abuse, when they try to seek help, and when they run to a manipulative people pleaser, I don't think that really helps that much. I mean, to some degree, it does help, I guess, because the people pleaser does tell you something right, but I don't like it that much, because sometimes I feel like does she steal something from some other people, because some ideas, it's like some ideas are from some other people. I don't really like it. But anyways, I need to tell you, like, you definitely need to have your critical thinking. And by critical thinking, I have heard a covert narcissist. God, extremely manipulative. Give the critical thinking a spin, and so turn it around. Is that right? Turn around. Turn around, and then it has another meaning. In this covert narcissist word, critical thinking is is being hypocritical. Yeah, critical thinking is being hypocritical. So it's training its audience to forgive how he behaves just wrong, and then, and then accept that anything he's been doing, yeah, that's he's being really, really hypocritical, and he thinks that's critical thinking. I'm like, wow, wow. Yeah, it's a covert narcissist, and he said that because I said critical thinking, and he's been stealing my identity, and he's been, talking about BS, really, really based on what I talked about, like 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago, and he still has been talking about whatever BS, just a piece of God, a piece of speech what I made about 3 years ago, and he's talking about whatever just based on that. And then a couple of days later, you find he has been. You find that he still has been. He still is doing that. He still is talking about something based on another piece of my speech, and I'm like, wow. Like, this dude really is stealing my identity and twisting pretty much everything right from what I have said. And I'm like, wow, it's just a covert narcissist. And this covert narcissist was being really, really covert because I found it that when it was in 2015, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, this guy was being so covert. But still, when he was being covert, something is just really, really off. If you listen to it, and I don't want to tell you who that guy is, but anyway, it's just wow. Something is so off. But recently he is being like really, really, he's showing his true color. He's being really, really narcissistic. So people have an image of this guy that he is just ignorant. I don't feel that wrong. But about 5 years ago, when he was being so fake, he said that's himself, and he's being whatever, just really like, he likes to help people or whatever, just so fake. I see that he shows some real emotions. No, fake emotions. But his fake emotions, how can I say? It was very manipulative. It's too manipulative. And so I think people definitely would get an illusion of this dude. Like, they might think that this guy is real, but he is not. That is a vulnerable narcissist. Yeah. How can I say? Like, at least 5 years ago, he was being like really, really vulnerable. So his vulnerable narcissism, I think he definitely have at least successfully lied to many people. Yeah. And I want to say that this guy and the stupid coach, the car leader, those two, both of them are covert narcissists. They definitely have that classic vulnerable narcissism in them. Yeah. And the people pleaser, the woman, she's, how old is she? She's very old, but she looks like not that old. Plastic surgery or something, and she lives with a narcissist, and she doesn't know. Oh my God. And so I see through these things, and I've been reading all the fake manipulative content from such people, and I'm like, I can't stand it. So I just So I just record it, and hopefully when you listen to it, hopefully you are well. Hopefully you are well, and hopefully you just you don't get manipulated by them. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, so how about let's talk about vulnerable narcissism a little bit more. The guy, he's a German. He's definitely a covert narcissist, and his narcissism depends sometimes when he acts like a normal people person who which he is not, but when he acts like he's normal people person, you see he acts like really quote unquote sincere. You see he acts like just it seems like a normal people person. It seems like he's not angry. Like he's not angry, and you see that if you look into his eyes, and you see that there's no some extremely, some people would say psychopath smell, psychopath, quote unquote psychopath smell. When a covert narcissist is being like really quote unquote sincere, you don't see that kind of facial expressions, like really psychopathic facial expressions. You don't see that. But keep in mind that the person is fake. Why? Because the person, listen to his speech. His speech is just really backhanded. His speech is just, you need to learn what vulnerable narcissism is, because when you listen to a person who seemingly is not that violent, but his speech is just manipulative. His speech is showing you exactly what vulnerable narcissism is. Then you need to watch out. I think it's one way to see through this. Very easy to see through is just listen to his speech. Because his speech is not that logically right. His speech has some blind spots. Then there's something wrong with this person. And this person, like if I don't really recommend people to talk to even covert narcissists. I'm sorry, a covert narcissist. Again, sorry for my grammar. A covert narcissist. But I mean, if you talk to a covert narcissist, it doesn't matter how quote unquote sincere this person is. This person possibly apologized. Possibly apologizes. And when he apologizes, doesn't mean he sincerely is sorry for what he has said. No. He, again, watch this covert narcissist's face. You see that there's no remorse in the covert narcissist's eyes. No, nothing. What's in the covert narcissist's eyes? Numbness. Numb. The covert narcissist is numb. Yeah, emotionally numb. There's no remorse, no empathy, and no remorse. That's it. And I think you need to be skilled. You need to be very skilled, or else if you are naive to narcissist abuse, when you see a covert, a vulnerable narcissist, it's not that easy for you to spot no, because you're naive to narcissist abuse. If the person is a malignant narcissist, then that would be much easier for you to see through. But anyways, I'm telling you that if the person is a covert narcissist, again, listen to the person's speech. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Why? Because when you listen to his speech, if you analyze his speech, you see there's no empathy. No. Fundamentally, no empathy and no remorse. But there's cognitive empathy. Yes. What is cognitive empathy? That this just sounds like makes sense, quote unquote empathic. No, it actually is not. Why? You listen to it, you feel this is not from your heart or from his heart. No, but this is something from what? From hearsay. The stories from whatever, some other people, and from second-handed source. Yeah, that's it. So again, as you start to think about that is the thing from hearsay, not from some real genuine how can I say, the person genuinely thinks about it, the person genuinely feels about it, not from this. And and you know that and as you start to analyze this part of the covert narcissist, you know this person definitely, steals. This person steals others' identity, and steal others' identities, and it's real. It's real, and if you're really naive to narcissistic abuse, you would be like, how can it be? How can it be? Like, wow, just like, I can't believe it. Like, it's just, like, really? Like, really? Really? Yes, really. And I always say I'm naive. And I always tell me I'm naive. Because I'm like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. These narcissists are unbelievable. But yes, they do. They do steal others' identities. They do. When a covert narcissist is telling you how he feels or something, I mean, if you how he feels or something, I tell you, let me tell you that this person he steals this, probably, highly possibly steals this from I don't know whom, from some others, and if you are able to I don't know, just learn more about the covert narcissist, but is it possible for you to learn more about a narcissist but not get too close to the narcissist? I mean, I know dealing with a narcissist is very, very dangerous, but I don't know. Like, I hope you just don't get too close to a narcissist because it's just very, very dangerous. But let's say if you are able, hypothetically, if you are able to learn more about the narcissist, and also remain distance, and you see that the way he talks to you, probably really, I mean, I'm not exaggerating. A real narcissist does steal identities, or let's say intellectual properties from others. Yes. So, if you are able to study more about the covert narcissist you are dealing with, and I don't think it will be too surprised. At least it wouldn't be that surprised for me. But I don't know. Like, if you are really naive to narcissistic abuse, you will be really surprised. But if you know the game, yeah, you will see that he actually does steal that from some others, and he probably steals it from multiple people, multiple sources. I don't know grammar that much, but anyways, you I don't grammar that much, but anyways, you learn that these people, their speech is not like their original speech. Their speech are from this and that, different people's ideas, or different people's I don't know, writings or whatever. You see it, and even worse. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Even worse. Why? Because the narcissist, the covert narcissist, can do this. He can steal anything of another person, and I told you. I have met like many narcissists. They have been stealing my identities, and the German narcissist is the person who steals my identity, like really, wow, like even nearly 100%. Like he doesn't even change the words I have said, and yeah, that's creepy, right? That's really, really creepy. Yes, so yeah. Again, just I share it with you, and hopefully you will be more aware. yeah, hopefully you will be more well. And yeah, and again, I want to talk about covert narcissism because, like I said, the German covert narcissist and I got it, the Brit covert narcissist, the stupid, I would say, car leader. Uh, yeah, both of them, they are vulnerable narcissists. They they think they are helping people. They think they are teaching people how to, uh, you know, how to socialize or how to achieve their their goals in their lives or something. That's just fuck them. Like really, it's just fake. It really is fake. Oh, again, the German narcissist, the covert narcissist said, he thinks that happiness is a thing you cannot achieve. Now, happiness is a thing that you cannot feel, or you are able to feel, but like you are able to feel like let's say 1 second, 1 minute. That's it. You cannot feel like the happiness cannot stay in your body like for a long time, which is straight up nonsense. Which is sign that he is a narcissist because he is not able to feel genuine happiness. Why? Because a narcissist is unhappy nearly 24/7. Well, I would say just 24/7. A narcissist is unhappy 24/7. Why? Because he doesn't have the capacity for feeling, to feel happy, and to yeah, no, a narcissist is not able to be happy. No, a narcissist always feel like, narcissist injury and a narcissist range, narcissist injury and a narcissist range. Yes, that is it, narcissist true color. But when narcissist is being being vulnerable, let's say a common narcissist can be malignant. But when he is acting out, he is being fucking malignant, and a narcissist also can be more vulnerable. Yeah, especially when he is being quote unquote nice, to show you how sincere, how genuine he is. Yeah, he's being covert. He's being vulnerable, and fuck him. And yeah, wow. Yeah, I just want to say that the two narcissists, the two common narcissists, they're real narcissists, and definitely are from a narcissist family. Okay, definitely are from two narcissist families, and one of the caregivers, I believe, one of the only caregivers of those two, their own original families. Again, grammar problem. Okay, let's say. I believe that one of the only caregivers from the covert narcissist, from the covert narcissist original family, is a very loving person, at least, and another one is just a narcissist. Yeah, that's it. Because those two, both of them are covert narcissists. So yeah, so the two pretty much like the same case. And another woman, the narcissistic people pleaser. Actually, I have met not just one narcissistic people pleaser, and these people are unhealthy, very, very unhealthy. And so when the narcissistic people pleaser, the woman doesn't even know that she is living with a covert narcissist, or I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She doesn't even know that she's living with a narcissist. But is her partner covert or not? I can't tell because I don't know too much about that guy. But what I can say, that guy is extremely psychopathic. Extremely psychopathic. So my profile about the narcissistic people pleaser. I think this woman definitely dealt with a real malignant narcissist. Yes, but I don't think she is that. I mean, she is living with a narcissist and she doesn't know. So I don't think she really understands narcissist abuse that much because she doesn't even see. She doesn't even see that, there are tons of different narcissists out there. So yeah, malignant narcissists are one of them, and vulnerable narcissists, yes. But again, if we category all the narcissists in detail, we can see more different type of narcissists, and but that would be a little bit more complicated, and I don't want to do this, not at least now in this video. But how can I say, I just want to say that that woman, I think she is not that knowledgeable when it comes to narcissist abuse, and she is not even that realistic. Because she doesn't even see the real image of narcissists, and also she is really a people pleaser, and that is a very serious problem, and it's just not right for a person like that to help the other victims. I don't think it's that right. I really don't think it's that right. It's also manipulative. I guess I've said it's manipulative. And I want to say, okay, vulnerable narcissism, because the people pleaser, she also is narcissistic, and so her narcissism, vulnerable, very vulnerable. So that's vulnerable narcissism. Vulnerable narcissism is just, Again, I want to tell people, I don't like the word healthy narcissism. There's no healthy narcissism. Fuck the word. Fuck healthy narcissism. No, I don't like it. Because narcissism is just so unhealthy. If you have tiny little bit of narcissism in you, you know it. It destroys you. Yes, it destroys you. Why? Because you want to be the top. You want to seek more attention, right? And that's your weakness. And you attract the narcissists. You attract the real narcissists, and you also attract maybe other people who have a low self-esteem, but also narcissistic. You attract, let's say, fucked up people. Yes, you attract the fucked up people, and you are attracted. You probably also are attracted to such fucked up people, and that's just not right. Fuck healthy narcissism. There's no healthy narcissism. So if you hear a person talking about healthy narcissism, I need to tell you, be aware. Possibly that person is extremely naive, or that person is a narcissistic person, or even worse, that person just is a covert narcissist. Be aware. Yeah, and yeah. So again, the people pleaser. I don't think she is a real core leader, because I don't think she is a real narcissist. But her business is also cult-like, and I need to tell you, I don't think that's success. I think that's that's her illness. And I think that that's her narcissism. That's her vulnerable narcissism. Yeah, and it's a warning sign. And yeah, I don't think any sober-minded people, I don't think that any sober-minded people should learn from that. You can, why would you even want to learn from it? Vulnerable narcissistic person, for what? For running a stupid business like that? I don't think, business can be very healthy. You don't have to run business like a cult-like business. So anytime when you see a cult-like business, you know that these people, fuck them. These people at least are narcissistic. Fuck them. You should not enable that. You should not even believe in that. Come on. Just keep in mind that is a dangerous sign that these people are, are fake. And just be aware. Be aware.